Hi, I'm Ren.
I'm Sam.
I'm Tosh.
And we're the T Swift sisters.
Welcome back to the T Swift Sisters podcast, a Taylor Swift fan podcast for Swifties by Swifties. In today's episode, we're celebrating the 100th Eras Tour show and the new Deadpool film. Here's this week's Swift Scoop. Okay, so I feel like it has come so fast, but the 100th Eras Tour show is upon us, and it happens to be going down on June 13th. Call it Tay Voodoo. I don't know, like if it was pre-planned, it could very well have been pre-planned. Maybe not, probably was, but exciting time. I can't believe it's already been 100 like shows of the Eras Tour, which is crazy when you think about how many times that we've accessed the live stream and actually watched the Eras Tour itself. And like to think of Taylor performing 100 times the same thing, and obviously like there has been changes, whatever, but like pretty much the same thing for 100 times is absolutely wild. But nonetheless, it's a time to celebrate. And I think we're definitely going to see some type of celebration. You know, Taylor loves to celebrate silly things like this. So some might think 100th, like the 100th time of the Eras Tour is not a big deal, but like Taylor with the 87th show was all about the Kansas City Chiefs and Travis was in attendance. I think we're definitely going to see something fun. Basically what's going to happen right now is I'm going to give you guys some clown makeup, okay? And I'm going to let you decide if you want to put it on or not. But there's some things that have been kind of going on in the Taylor Swift world that have me thinking that something is definitely going to be going down on the 100th show. And I think
so. It's like a game of fetch or stretch.
Yes, a super game of fetch or stretch. We have said it on the pod before. Where the heck is Crazier, Taylor's version? And Taylor last weekend in Edinburgh, Scotland, performed Crazier for the first time since she literally recorded it for the Hannah Montana movie.
Unwell. That's insane.
And the way that she was like, I don't know if like you guys are going to know this one, and everybody knew the words. Like, of course, because we all collectively love this song. Like, I can't actually believe that she actually played it. I was so shocked by it that I didn't even realize that the last time we had heard it was like in the Hannah Montana film. I almost forgot. Like, I was like, oh yeah, we like that song's on Fearless. No.
Hannah Montana. But that's also how popular it is and how much we all love it, is that it seems like it's on Fearless. Like, not just like a song from a movie.
Yeah. And then that's kind of what started kicking off this whole something's happening, the 100th show thing, because I see this and I'm like, yeah, didn't think too much of it. I'm like, whoa, that's wild. Saw the videos, crying, sending to Samantha, like on TikTok. I can't believe that she did this to us. Phenomenal. It was phenomenal. And then I came across this tweet that said, Taylor Swift knows the lyrics to Crazier because she just re-recorded it for Taylor's version. Like, you can't tell me that she wouldn't, like, the song is so old. The last time she played it was for the Hannah Montana movie. How is she just going to know the song? You get me? Obviously, it's her song, so she's going to know it. But, like, she didn't mess up one time. Like,
yeah. And the fact that she played it means it was, like, in her head and relevant.
Right.
Which leads to the re-recording. Like, I think that is a bigger thing than, like, knowing the lyrics.
No, yeah, but that's what I meant. Like, her playing it means that there's something going on behind the scenes that's making it relevant in Taylor's life.
Sure.
Because we all collectively are like, oh, we love Crazier. But like, I hadn't heard people talking about that song for a hot minute. It's been a while. So that's kind of when things started getting like a little weird, you know. I was like, okay, yeah, I agree. And then I saw some other people. Okay, guys, we're not that crazy for our debut Beautiful Eyes combo album theory. I saw it all over Twitter last week.
You heard it here first.
People actually, whether they heard it here first or whether they're like also talking about it, it's a real thing. Like, we're not super far off. So I'm like, okay, like we actually did something here. The orange, and then She did the full orange set, and then the next day she did a green and blue set. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, another Hannah Montana song. I don't know if we've like how deeply we've discussed this, or it was like a season 1 kind of thing, but if you don't know, You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home is a Hannah Montana song that was written by Taylor Swift. Amazing song. I mean, that's of course why it's so perfection. Like, not that Hannah Montana couldn't, but like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that was re-registered. Okay. And now I'm just going to continue on the list and then we'll go back. Okay. Spotify updated the Taylor Swift debut album from just Taylor Swift to Taylor Swift Deluxe Edition. Okay.
Oh. Sus.
Like more songs.
Mm-hmm.
Then this one was crazy. This one just like back before TTPD, when we were all clowning over rep and the error code and all of that. You remember? It was like,
yes.
321. Okay, it says error 321, and then like right below it, there's a number 13 on the image. Okay, so when you opened the browser, it was error 321 and then a 13. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6.
613.
613, June 13th, the 100th Eras Tour show.
Come on.
Yeah.
Fetch.
No,
Yeah.
The scary part is I'm not even done. Okay. In the For a Fortnight challenge video on YouTube Shorts, have you guys seen this one? That's the one where we get like little tidbits of Taylor and Trav, Taylor and the pickleball. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Nation was like just reposting it again. But in the video, there is one of the videos, like one of the little clips, is Taylor sewing something on a sewing machine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
National Sewing Machine Day, you ask?
Oh my God.
Not 613.
June 13.
Oh my God. That's it.
June 13. No. There's more. Okay. Taylor Swift played Exile at the 99th show, so the last Edinburgh show, right? But then you think about the Exile Ends locket from the Bejeweled music video, okay? It says Exile Ends and it has a little countdown. Starting from 3, then 2, then 1. Not done. We're not done, okay? Taylor Swift's Instagram grid, aligned. It's aligned. All the way down to Reputation era, it's aligned. Every single thing, Evermore, all the tiles, all of it, aligned perfectly. Okay? Then, Taylor Swift, you know how every time she goes to a little city, she does like a little post like, yeah, I love you so much. We had so much fun. Okay. Apparently, before 1989, Taylor's version, and I believe it was the same thing for Speak Now, right? She puts the whatever, and then she's like, next city, soon emoji. So for both for both posts leading up to the announcements for 1989 and Speak Now, she did 2 posts with the soon emoji, then one without. The one without was just a ... Okay. The last 2 shows she did soon. This last Edinburgh post, ... Next show, 100th show. That's all I have. That's it. Like, I don't have anything more, but
no, that's plenty.
It's too much collectively to say that it's all a stretch or all a coincidence.
Right. I believe.
It's the 100th show. Like, she's going to do something.
Yeah.
Right.
We're getting something.
Right. The question I pose for you guys is, do we think it's a Tortured Poets music video or debut TV announcement or rep announcement? It could be rep, but we toggled, last week we kind of really debated and we landed on debut TV, and the signs are a little bit signing. So, let's let go of rep. I truly think that it could honestly be a TTPD music video.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be a debut TV announcement, because I was like, oh, it's debut TV. Oh, it's debut TV. And then somebody was like, wait, TTPD, like the era is going to end so soon. But I feel like when you look at Speak Now in 1989, we went back to Midnight's era though in between, right? Because if you think about it, okay, here's my proof. Took me a minute to remember, but I remembered. Taylor announced Speak Now TV May 5th. Okay. May 20, like whatever Memorial Day weekend was last year, we went back to the Midnight Era because it was the Karma music video featuring Ice Spice with the remix. And we got all of that fun stuff. So she could very well do the announcement and then we still go back to TTBD era anyway.
Right. An announcement doesn't mean we've switched eras. It's just like, this is the next one coming.
Right.
What if it's just like a crazier TV, like just that single, like being released?
Yeah. So somebody had posted the option. I don't know if you guys remember, it was before the first show that came out that Taylor released All of the Girls You Loved Before. I think a song from Fearless TV. I can't remember what it was, and something else, right? She released these songs and she's like, oh, Eras Tour starts tomorrow. Here, have these songs. Could be something like that.
Because then that kind of tracks with the like singing Crazier in Edinburgh and like giving us something for the 100th show and staying in the era. Like it's a way to kind of do all that at once.
Okay. I just like, do you think that's big enough? Question mark.
I think it's a precedent to debut TV.
Like I think it's just big enough, big Easter egg.
Yeah, like a teaser of like, here's my little gift to you, and then like let us clown and do as we do, and then like debut will come. I don't know.
What do you think, Sammy?
I don't know. This is a tough one. At first, I was definitely on the train of, okay, it could be a music video since we're still in TTPD, but we've been like well into it enough where time has passed and we need like, not a reminder that it's, you know, that's what's popping right now, but just, you know, something in the occasion of TTPD. But I don't know, dropping a single could also be, that could be the move.
She did drop Wildest Dreams before 1989 came out. That was a thing.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Dang. To me, like, I totally agree with you guys, but to me, I feel like a single is not big enough for the 100th show.
But neither is like a TTPD music video, I think.
You think so? Like, you think it's lit? I mean, I'm just thinking of like the Ice Spice music video was huge. That was a whole thing. Ice Spice came out. They like premiered the video at the show.
Right. Yeah. Or what about
I Can See You? Yeah.
That one was a big deal.
Yeah, that was a really big deal too. Like, I feel like those are bigger deals than like, hey, I released a single. Because the thing with if she releases Crazier TV, she releases it and then what? Because she's not going to perform Crazier TV at the 100th show when she just performed it at the 99.
That's a good point. Unless there's a music video. Like the fact that she's announced, it's probably going to be something she'll announce live at the show.
Right.
Makes Crazier now less probable because of what you said. Because you're right. She's not going to like, if she hadn't performed it and then is like, I just released Crazier TV, let me play it for you. Like, this was my version out now. That's different. But you're right. She wouldn't play it again. So then it would just be her talking. And then what?
Maybe this is so wild, but maybe this is like a combo, right? She announces debut TV and then announces a single to perform. When she announces debut TV, she's like, oh, this is a single that's going to be a vault track, but I'm going to play it for you now. Some of you might know it. Some of you might not. I'd Lie Taylor's version.
Stop.
We need I'd Lie Taylor's version, and that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. And like saying some of you might know, like she knows that people out there know about I'd Lie.
I've decided I'm on the train of debut announcement.
I was teetering. I was like, okay, I want to give enough credit to TTBD, but then I remembered, like literally right here when I remembered that she announced Speak Now and then went back to Midnight's Era. I'm like, she can totally do the same thing here.
Mm-hmm. It could be like, oh, in honor of TTBD being number one for X many weeks and breaking the record, here's a music video. Like if it's past like another announcement. Like if we have something else and we need to go back to TTPD. Like there's always the occasion to loop it back to some type of special date or hey, it's been X many months since TTPD has been out. So here's a video. Like that's easy. But I think with all the orange, I'm stuck on the orange. But
the orange and the blue and the green.
yeah, the color matters unless it's really to throw us off.
But then throw us off for what?
To think that that's what's coming, and then it's not that.
But that's what I'm asking. If it's not coming, then what is?
Reputation.
No, I decided. Debut. That's
Debut announcement. What do you think, Tosh?
I was really, really thinking crazier, but because she performed it, I guess I'll have to go debut.
I'm just thinking like, I really get what you're saying, but I'm thinking that crazier was the Easter egg.
Yeah. It's not going to be the announcement as well.
Right. It's not going to be the final result. It's the Easter egg leading us there. It's on the trail, if you will.
I get that.
Maybe it's an Easter egg that it's going to be a single on debut TV. Oh my God. I'm only me when I'm with you, Taylor's version.
I'll sob. We'll all sob.
Yeah, same.
I have goosebumps.
I wish we could think of like a date that it was going to come out. Like we know that something's going to be announced on 6/13, but then like what are the clues of when it's actually going to be released?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think that there's too much unknown to even like, I don't know, like we don't even know if it's debut.
Right.
Because thinking about it, like I could see it being like a June album, like a summer album, but we're not going to get it within that time frame unless it's like August or something. I don't know.
Well, Era's Europe ends in August. So like end of August, maybe it's like a Labor Day weekend release. So right after Era's wraps up in Europe.
Yeah.
Nice little kickoff to the long weekend, send off to summer.
I could see it being a September album.
Oh man. I'm going to see what day that Friday is of Labor Day weekend. September 13th is a Friday. Not Labor Day weekend. It's 2 weekends after, but we said September album. September 13th is a Friday. Okay, so our fetch this week is going to be 6/13 debut TV announcement for 9/13 drop.
9, 3, 1, also 13. It has to be.
Oh my God, Samantha, you're so good at math. That was
Wait,
so
what?
fast. 9 plus 1 plus 3 is 13. Okay, I did find something that kind of maybe matches up. So original debut album was released on October 24th, 2006. October 24th, 2024 is a Thursday.
Okay.
I think maybe more 9/13 is probably better, but I'm going to say definitely somewhere in between, like if we're getting announcement this week, somewhere definitely in between September and I'm going to say plus or minus end of Era's tour international all the way through October 25th.
Yeah.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Let's see what happens.
So are we all on board that it's debut TV announcement?
Yeah, I'm guessing on Thursday. We said 6/13 is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to wear my debut TV Taylor shirt and just watch the live stream.
Debut strong.
So another reason why Swifties were going crazy as of lately is because obviously the new Deadpool movie is coming out and there's speculation that Taylor is going to be featured in the movie as one of the comic book characters. So why are people thinking this? Obviously, she has a good connection to Ryan Reynolds, right? But she was also seen hanging out with Hugh Jackman and the director of the film. So people are thinking, is she going to be Lady Deadpool? Is she going to be Dazzler, which is one of the comic book characters that is a superhero, but also sings and is like music related. So they said for Lady Deadpool that whoever is cast for that role is going to look like the actual character, and the character is blonde, has long hair. So people are speculating. She also dressed up as Deadpool for Halloween in 2016. So there was that. Also, people reported this as like a little connection. At the end of the song Claire, she says, "The future is bright, ... dazzling." Like, could that be a reference to the role of the Dazzler? That would be an Easter egg. So a lot of back and forth. The announcement for this new Deadpool movie was also filmed in the same house that All Too Well 10-minute version was filmed in, according to People magazine. So what's going on? What is all this? There's a lot of connections here. But plot twist, Entertainment Weekly reported that they have an exclusive confirmation that she is not in the movie.
Okay.
A lot of back and forth.
So she's like definitely involved somehow. She's just not a character.
Right. Well, we don't know what involvement. And the reason why I went down this rabbit hole to begin with is because today Ryan Reynolds and IMAX posted, I guess you could call it like a movie poster for this new movie. And it was Wolverine's hand and Deadpool's hand wearing friendship bracelets. So again, going on Swiftie innuendos, like what is going on here? But then Entertainment Weekly comes in and says, we can exclusively confirm that she is not in the movie.
Maybe she wrote a song for the movie.
Hey, that's a really good theory.
Because they're saying she's not in the movie. We can confirm it, but maybe she has a song for it.
Can it be a debut song?
What if...
Could it be crazier?
Oh my God. No, do any of the Deadpool movies have how I'm trying to think, and the only thing I can think of is Mary Poppins, so don't come at me, but you know how Mary Poppins is live action and then there's animated characters in the movie? Do any of the Deadpool movies have animated characters? Because Entertainment Weekly can exclusively confirm that she's not physically in the movie, but is she voicing over a character?
I don't remember.
Honestly, I've never seen Deadpool.
I can't even confirm that these characters that people were speculating about were even superheroes, because I don't know to that extent of the comic books, but they are characters. I don't think that there were any animated. No animated characters from what I remember. I've seen this movie franchise up to now, but I will say they do use a lot of music, so it's totally possible. Like Celine Dion has a song on the last movie. Celine Dion, who's very, in a way, classical. She's
My Heart Will Go On.
Yes, very theatrical. And she has a song on Deadpool. And they did a video to it and everything. So could we be getting a song, but maybe even a video? I don't know. Crazier could totally be possible because Deadpool and Wolverine have this very friends but foe relationship, and there's drama to it. So who knows? I can totally see a Taylor song fitting in somewhere.
I think we're getting a Taylor
song. Who knows?
I'm gonna say fetch. That actually is a really good theory, Tosh, because she's not. Yeah. She doesn't have to be in the movie to be writing a song for it, and then we're getting the Easter eggs.
Right. This movie is still a part of the whole Disney franchise, so it lines up with who she's already working with in a way.
Yeah, and Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, her literal best friends forever.
Right. I was about to say that would be a perfect lead up, because people were also thinking the other side could be that Blake is the one that's in the movie, but Taylor was just I don't know, a distraction for people actually thinking who it might be, and then boom, it ends up being Blake. That could be a surprise. Also, they've been posting this whole thing of with the friendship bracelets, it said bring your bestie to IMAX. So they're going on this thing of friendship and best friends and everything. And Ryan Reynolds made a comment that something along the lines of he's always wanted to work with his best friend, and now he finally can. So who knows who exactly that's referring to? So we'll see.
Yeah, because that could totally be he's always wanted to work with his best friend. I've always wanted to work alongside Blake.
Exactly.
That would be so cute and iconic. I love that for them. And then Taylor having a song to kind of tie it all together.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to have a Deadpool movie-thon before this third one comes out.
I will probably see it when it comes out in theater, so I'll up like that day. So I'll update you. on
When
what-
does it come out?
July 26th.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I know. I was trying to find some significance. She doesn't have a show on that date, but she has the next day, the 27th.
What about like that week leading up? Well, I guess not because she does like weekend shows. She might be at the premiere, truly.
Who knows where it's going to be?
So more Easter eggs that we don't know how to decode. This whole episode has just been Easter eggs and our crazy theories. But I'm gonna say fetch Blake Lively as Lady Deadpool or Dazzler. I don't know which is supposed to be which, and a song by Taylor. I think fetch.
All right. This is probably the last stretch thing I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Taylor has a song for Deadpool. June 13th, she announces that she wrote a song for the new movie coming out July 26th, and she performs that song live at the 100th show.
See, that's better than Crazier TV. Unless she does that thing that she did before the first show where it's multiple songs that come out, then she still performs the Deadpool one at the 100th show, but then we still get like Crazier TV as a single in the same day.
Yeah.
So I feel like you think for sure a single on the 100th show.
Yeah, I guess. Like if there's a possibility that it's not Crazier, right? Like maybe this random song for Deadpool that we've created in our head, then yes, I think that's an option. Maybe more than debut.
Okay. I feel like, so when The Summer I Turned Pretty came out, the show came out, I believe 2 years ago, season 1. Last year was 1989 TV, whatever. Taylor released Wildest Dreams, Taylor's version for Summer I Turned Pretty season 1, which was a whole year before she dropped 1989 TV. So it's not like super far off that she releases a single for whatever project like she's associated with ahead of time. You know what I'm saying?
I think it would be a re-record.
Yeah, like in that case.
As opposed to a whole new one, because we've seen like with the movies, I forgot which show it was but where it's almost like a hint by giving a re-recorded single and then leading up to what would we be getting next. So like, if you want to hear, I'm just going back to Crazier again. If you want to hear Crazier Taylor's version, go watch Deadpool in movie theater.
Right. Maybe it's something wild because Deadpool's very comedic, right? It's like they love to have fun in the movie. Maybe it's something crazy, best friends, like our song, or I'm Only Me When I'm With You, Taylor's version. And they do like the comedy like spin-off of it. And then she says like, if you want to hear this song, whatever, go ahead and watch the movie.
And then she could perform it at the show.
I was going to say,
if it's not Crazier.
Performed it. Yeah.
Or even if they did like a video to that song, like they did with Celine Dion when she did a song for that Deadpool movie, she could release that video.
I feel like I almost have more questions than I did coming into this episode.
I know. Too much information. Too much happening.
Yeah, Sammy's story like opened up Pandora's box, I feel like.
Sorry.
No, but like it tied into what we were talking about. Like,
yeah, like maybe this is all tied together. Yeah.
It would be crazy. But that's also what we're speculating. Like some announcement related to Deadpool is connected to the 100th show.
So fetch, we're getting something 100% June 13th at the 100th show. Whether it's debut TV, a single, whether it's Deadpool, whether it's a re-recorded song for the Deadpool movie, it's D, all of the above.
Yes. So we will be right no matter what.
really quick, Ashes, Celine Dion's song for Deadpool. The music video came out on May 5th and the movie was released on May 18th.
Oh, so the video did come out before the song.
Thank you very much.
So we could be onto something where it's really like, I'm releasing the song, whether it's a new single or a re-record, we don't know. But let's say it's a music video and it could be released before the movie comes out a month later.
Okay, I think if they're going on the bestie theme, I'm gonna stay on my guess of our song. I'm gonna stay on my guess of our song because it's not obviously not like a bestie song, but it could be number one, and number two, it's very like
Or what if that's I'm only me when I'm with you?
that's what I'm. But I feel like our song is a bigger song to promote the movie. Like I'm only me when I'm with you is like so debut OG Swiftie core, whereas
Okay.
everybody knows our song. You get me?
Teardrops on my guitar.
Yeah.
They could easily use one of her sad songs in like a dramatic moment. Because at the root of the movie, like they're supposed to be against each other. So we'll see.
Interesting. I'm
Like a-
definitely gonna have to do Deadpool homework because I
I
I
highly
can picture
recommend
so
it.
little. I heard it's so
Oh.
funny.
It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
I need to watch it.
Same.
You'll like it.
Well,
Yeah.
only time will tell, ladies. We have
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
mean-
theories this episode.
Well, the good thing is that today is June 10th, so this episode's gonna come out happy June 12th, and tomorrow we're gonna have answers, right? So by Thursday, by next week when we record next week's episode, we can talk about all the ways that we were wrong.
Yep,
Love to do that.
as always.
But I think with that, that pretty much wraps up this week's episode of the T Swift Sisters podcast. Remember to follow us on social media for so much more fun. And for live updates, I think we're definitely going to share what's going down on the 100th show of the Eras Tour on June 13th. So stay tuned for that. We're at T Swift Sisters Pod on Instagram and TikTok, and at T Swift Sisters on Twitter. Thanks for savoring this week's Swift Scoop. We hope you've had your fill of all things Taylor Swift, and we will see you next week right here on the T Swift Sisters podcast. Bye.